I'm due for a glycolic peel or some kind of peel. I've got a lot of dryness, flakiness going on here on my skin. I've got some breakouts. I have not been taking care of my skin and doing the maintenance. So I'm going to do a quick glycolic peel. I've already showered. I don't have anything on my face. And I'm going to be using my 70% glycolic acid, straight glycolic acid. I've got my ceramic bowl. I've got my glycolic peel and a 1/4 teaspoon. Okay. And I'm going to dilute this, so it's going to be around roughly 30%, somewhere between 30-35%. And the first thing I'm going to do is put my glasses on. So I'm going to take a 1/4 teaspoon. Be careful on your countertops because it will eat through the finish. So I'm going to put that in my little ceramic bowl. Use ceramic or glass, okay? Don't use plastic. And then I've got a little leftover bottled water here that I'm going to use. You can use your sink water if you want. Our tap water is terrible here. So I'm going in with 4 1/4 teaspoons of water, okay? So I'm going to put 4. And I will put that to the side on my sink, on the sink itself, not on my counter. And I've got my glycolic peel right there. And sometimes this stings. It just kind of depends on the state of my skin and if I'm sensitive or not. So I'm going to take a cotton ball. I am dipping it in, okay? Squeeze out the excess. And I'm going to start on the chin area. And I just come around. And I've got breakouts here. I've got a breakout here. This is all started after I started the HRT, the hormone replacement therapy. I have had a terrible time with my skin. Like, it's really taking a lot of work to keep it clear. And it's frustrating because, you know, I do skincare and I have always had, or tried to have, just really flawless skin. I put a lot of effort into it, and then suddenly I can't control it no matter what I do. And then when I put things like salicylic acid, azelaic acid to help with the breakouts, it's destroying my barrier. Okay, so this is not stinging too badly. I'm getting up as close under my eyes and on that nose, and don't forget the tip. Never forget the tip, and don't forget your eyebrows, because we get flaky skin there, and then your hairline. Because, you know, they tell you to microneedle the glycolic into your scalp for hair growth. So you can really do just about anything with this. All right. So I'm gonna, it literally will get around my lip line because we get flaky. And we get little lines there too. So I'm gonna dip back in. I'm not switching my cotton because it's just me. And I'm gonna start again. And this time I'm gonna start at the top. I'm gonna get in my hairline. I have a funky hairline, and this time I'm going to get really close into the bridge of my nose, and I'm going to go over my eyelids because I'm at that crepey eyelid stage. I'm also due for tox. I use a Korean tox, and I am literally, tomorrow is my date for another session. Now, I haven't hit my neck, and the reason is I was going to microneedle my neck. But I actually think I'm going to microneedle my whole face, so I'll wait a day, and I'm going to go ahead and hit my neck. So, hit your neck. And my cotton ball still got peel on it, okay? Hit your chest. I hit the chest. And then with whatever I have left over, I will also do my hands, knees, heels of your feet if you need to. And I've still got quite a bit left from that dilution. All depends on how well you dilute it. I'm going to hit my neck again. I have developed loose skin on my neck because I lost weight a little quicker than I wanted to. And all of a sudden, I've got saggy skin on my neck, which I never had before. So, you know, these are the things that we deal with, but you just do your maintenance. You can make things, you can bring things back. Maybe not 100%, not to high school days, but you can definitely bring it back to where you feel good about it. And I am not against Sculptra, fillers, all of that. I've done all of that. It's been about 2 years, but I have done that, and it makes a huge difference. Right now, I'm not using Retin-A, which I usually do use a tretinoin. but I haven't used that in a little while, just because, like I said, my skin has been really acting up with the HRT, and I've been putting a lot of other products on there, and I didn't want to throw tretinoin and retin-A into the mix. So, I don't know, I'm just kind of going with the flow with it and seeing what works. So, I haven't had any filler, no Sculptra in probably a couple of years, but the Botox, or the Tox, it's not Botox brand, yes. And I am going to be doing another session, and I'm going to be doing my masseter for the first time. So, we'll see. I'll have to report back. Okay, so I still have some left. Well, I did. I just dumped some on the floor. So now it's gonna it's gonna eat through my rug on my floor. Okay, so I'm gonna take the rest of this. Oh, and I'm gonna put it on my hands. Okay, tops of my hands. Another thing that just went very quickly was the volume in my hands. I was looking at a video recently from, I don't know, a year ago even, at my hands, and they looked 15 years younger. And I was like, the heck? I have also been using my estrogen HRT cream on my neck and hands, and I will let you know how that's going. But I'm seeing a difference. It's working. It takes some time, but it's working. Okay, so now that I've got this everywhere, I'm going to put the rest of this on my knees. It's on my rug and my counter. And this is not burning. Sometimes it really stings, sometimes it doesn't. It may be that I can go down to a 3/4 teaspoon dilution. When I first started Glycolic, I was with this Glycolic at home, I was doing 1/4 teaspoons of water. I was doing a 3 to 1, and it would sting, but not so bad I couldn't tolerate it. But they say leave this on for 3 minutes a day. I leave it on as long as I can tolerate it. And this isn't bothering me, so I'll be back to wash it off.